At this time, I'd like to read the opening verse to our school song. In dear old Oklahoma, fairest daughter of the West, stands our beloved high school in the city we love best. We chose the blue of the western skies, the red from the sunset's hue. Now what could be more fitting than our colors, red and blue?
You shall not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Rather with your eyes shall you behold and see the acquittal of the wicked, because you have the Lord for your refuge. You have made the Most High your stronghold. No evil shall befall you, nor shall affliction come near your tent. For to his angels he has given command about you, that they guard you in all your ways. Upon their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the asp and the viper, and you shall trample down the lion and the dragon.
Would you please join me in prayer? Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you this evening in both laughter and tears. The laughter is our graciousness and praise for all you have provided us in past years. The tears are our memories of the years past, as well as our hope for a successful future. We thank you for the growth we have experienced in high school, and we ask that you continue to guide us in our ways. Help us to grow in both spirit and stature. Thank you for the laughter and tears we experienced this evening. Please grant us other opportunities in the future to both laugh and cry as we have tonight. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
That are still untried and new. We may not find an unobstructed way in which to seek the fortunes we pursue, but yesterday is gone, and we can start today without regret and unashamed. We have not let rebuffs, we will not let rebuffs crowd from our hearts the courage we have struggled for and claimed.
Be strong. We are not here to play, to dream, to drift. We have hard work to do in those who lift. Shun not the struggle, face it. 'Tis God's gift. Be strong.
Our earth is but a small star in the great universe. Yet of it we can make, if we choose, a planet unvexed by war, untroubled by hunger or fear, undivided by senseless distinction of race, color, or theory. Grant us the wisdom and the vision to comprehend the greatness of man's spirit, that suffers and endures so hugely for a goal beyond his own brief span.
To every man that openeth a way and ways and a way, and the high soul takes the high, and the low soul gropes the low. And in between, on the misty flats, the rest drifts.
Speak out when others are silent. We can say man when others say money. We can stay up when others are asleep. We can keep on working when others have stopped to play. We can give life big meanings when others give life little meanings. We can say every man when others say one man. We can try events by a hard test when others try them by an easy test. What can we do? We can give ourselves to life when others refuse themselves to life.
And what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God?
Give us joy in simple things. Give us an eye for beauty, a tongue for truth, a heart that loves, a mind that reasons, a sympathy that understands. Give us neither malice nor envy, but a true kindness and a noble common sense.
For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow only a vision. But today, well lived, can make each yesterday a dream of happiness, and each tomorrow a vision of hope.
Each of you a special welcome. I would like to say at this time also, for information that you might like to have, we will have a still picture, a photograph made of each senior as he or she receives the diploma this evening. Those will be made available to you, and you will be contacted by the people at Bob's Picture Box if you would like to have that keepsake. Also, we will have a videotape of the ceremony for those of you that didn't bring a camera. If you would like to have that, you'll call the high school office sometime during this next week. We'll put you on the list and then contact you when the tapes are available. Just be a few days of turnaround time, and we'll have those for about $7 per tape. And if you'd like to have that, call the high school office. Now let me tell you just a little bit about the class of 1991. In reviewing the achievements of the class, we certainly would say that the class of 1991 has developed, produced, completed an enviable record. We are impressed. This class has produced state FFA members, state farmers, award-winning vocal and instrumental groups, one which you heard tonight, Ohio Corral. We've had outstanding individual achievements in all of the athletic endeavors. And the class has also experienced some outstanding academic achievements, which I would like to share with you in just a few moments. I would like now, though, to thank the platform guests who are with us this evening and who are helping with this commencement. Dr. Thomas Smith, who is the superintendent of schools here in Ponca City. Also assisting this evening is Dr. Joe Serber, who serves as assistant superintendent, and Dr. Barbara Ware. Dr. Ware will also be assisting another assistant superintendent here in our system. We're very pleased that Dr. Smith, Serber, and Ware will join us this evening. Presenting the diplomas in a few moments will be members of the Ponca City Board of Education, including our president, Mrs. Virginia Carey, school board members, Mr. Randy Trant, and Mrs. Mary Hunt. I would also like to thank our assistant principals at this time. They've been so helpful to me. This is my final commencement program here at Ponca City High School, and it's certainly been a great time for me and to serve here over these past 16 years. But I do want to say that the good things that we've experienced have certainly been helped along by Mr. Paul Ingersoll, PI to all of us, and Mr. Steve Nida, who's another of the assistants, and Mr. John Woody. I thank these gentlemen not only for their help this evening, but for all that they've done for our school, for our students over these years. With the class of 1991, we have 331 graduating seniors, a rather small class for Ponca City High School. Of that number, we have 143 men, 188 women. Among the academic leaders, we have 6 students who have achieved a 4-point grade average over a 4-year period, grades 9 through 12. These honor students include Jeff Maxson, Carrie Serber, Brett Payton, Andrea Raven, Jennifer Moore, and Jenna Sweeney. And I'd like them to stand at this time for you all to recognize them. And we have 2 other students that are graduating with highest honors. We have implemented some years ago a weighted grading scale here at Ponca City Senior High School. And I would like to present the persons who ranked numbers 1 and 2 in the class of 1991 in the weighted rank in class with a 4.510 grade point average, ranking number 1 in the graduating class. I'd like him to stand, is Brett Payton. Our number 2 person in the class with a weighted grade point of 4.493, Mr. Kwong Vo. Kwong, would you stand? Though we are smaller in number this year, the class has certainly distinguished itself with some other outstanding academic achievements, which I would like to share with you. In this class of 330, the class has had 12 students who have been honored by the National Merit Corporation. Out of these 12, we have now had 7 named as National Merit Scholars, and we have had 1 National Merit finalist and 4 students who have been commended. Let me introduce them to you and ask them to stand. Commended students include Jennifer Haber, Jennifer Irons, John Matthews, Jeff Maxson. Would you all stand? And also, let me ask you to hold that just for a moment as I present Miss Dorothy Buck, who is a National Merit finalist. Dorothy, would you stand? And let me go ahead and present the rest of while these are standing. Now, the next group of students who you will meet have received notification that they have been Merit Scholars. A Merit Scholar a scholarship awarded by the University of Oklahoma goes to Carl Birch. A Merit Scholarship awarded to Lloyd Cundiff by Virginia Polytechnic Institute. Lloyd, would you stand? A Merit Scholarship has been awarded to Brett Payton from the University of Oklahoma. Brett, would you stand? Carl Pepley has also been named as a National Merit Scholar at the University of Oklahoma. Ryan Roussel has been named as a National Merit Scholar at Southern Methodist University. Texas always seems to get one of them. And Robert Shelton has been named as a National Merit Scholar at Oklahoma State University. And Jenna Sweeney has been named as a National Merit Scholar by a corporate scholarship given to her, awarded by Weyerhaeuser Lumber. Jenna, would you now recognize these National Merit awards? Thank you. Class officers for the year, President, who's done an outstanding job of leading the class on so many different activities this year, C.R. Head. Vice President, Wendy Miller. Secretary, Chris Kelly. Would the class officers stand at this time, please? Our student council officers, I'd like for them to stand as I read their name, and then when they're all standing, we'll recognize them. President of the student body is Mr. Brett Lutz. Assisting Brett is Vice President Brett Payton. Secretary of the Ponca City High School student body, Kwong Vo. And Treasurer of the student body, Mr. Ryan McCracken. Another group I'd like you to meet are the students who are officers in the National Honor Society. President, Ms. Dorothy Buck. Stand, Dorothy. Vice President, Andre Raven. And Secretary, Danny Gray. Thank you all. The outstanding senior man in the graduating class of 1991 as selected by his classmates is Mr. Chris Kelly. The outstanding senior woman as selected by her classmates, also Vice President of her class, Ms. Wendy Miller. Wendy, would you and Chris be recognized? In terms of the scholarships offered this year, the class has received offers totaling $1,312,000. Out of that number, of that amount, $996,600 was offered for academic achievement, $132,500 for athletic achievement, and the Conoco scholarships, and Conoco is truly a good neighbor to Ponca City High School. The Conoco scholarships this year totaled $84,000, and fine arts scholarships going to the students, or offered to the students, include an amount of $99,598. That's a total of $1,312,000, and we congratulate the class for that. outstanding achievement. Some of the universities and colleges, many of the students will go directly into the world of work. Some are planning entry into the military after graduation. We salute and commend those students. Some of the colleges, the universities that the students have indicated they plan to attend include Oklahoma University, Oklahoma State University, Northern Oklahoma College, Central State, Northeastern State University, Oklahoma Baptist, Phillips University, the University of Tulsa, John Brown University, William Woods College, Pomona College, University of Kansas, Brigham Young, University of North Texas, University of Missouri at Rolla, Cornell, Furman, Colorado State, Iowa State, Long Beach State, Fort Lewis College, Montana State University, University of Oregon, University of Wyoming, Southern Methodist, Louisiana State. You can see that the class will be scattered far and wide as they leave Pohai, but we know that they will be successful. So with those comments, I would like for the class to stand at this time, if you would please. Dr. Smith, as our superintendent of schools, position which you hold, it's a pleasure for me to present to you and to the members of our Board of Education who are here this evening, on behalf of our faculty and administration, it's a pleasure to present this class of 1991 to you. As their principal, I attest to the fact that they have met, or shortly will meet, all graduation requirements as set forth by the Oklahoma State Department of Education and by the Ponca City Board of Education. I present the class to you tonight for your acceptance.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. On behalf of the Ponca City Board of Education, I'm pleased to have the opportunity to receive this outstanding 1991 senior class of Pohai. We commend you. We congratulate you. We'd also like to remind you, however, that this is a commencement exercise. You're commencing the rest of your life. You're commencing your ventures into higher education. You're commencing your ventures into other trades. We urge you to continue your learning. We urge you to be a lifelong learner. Seniors, we congratulate you, extend our best wishes to you, and Godspeed.